It's the Mr. Men Show with our very special episode, Mr. Noisy and the Smell of Vanilla Milk. Yay!
Alright!
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to make the...
And now, let's get things started. Why don't you get things started? It's time to get things started.
It's time to get things started. Conversational, inspirational,
Celebrational, temptational. This is what we call the Mr. Men Show. Oh, the embarrassment.
Welcome to the Mr. Men Show. This episode is brought to you by the letter M and the color green.
Thank you. And now, students of the occult, I shall demonstrate my amazing powers of hypnosis. I shall place a member of the audience in a trance, aided only by the mysterious strength of hypnotic suggestion. My subject will support with only one hand this 5,000-pound weight. Who will be the first lucky volunteer? Well, it's just a question of mind over matter.
That's right. You don't mind, and we don't matter.
You'll live to regret this.
We intend to.
I just don't understand you people. Immortality is up for grabs, but you don't deserve it.
No, but you do.
What a terrific idea. I'll hypnotize myself. I'll go down in history. Look deep into my eyes. Make my mind a complete blank. My eyelids are getting heavy. I'm falling into my power. When I count to 3, I will have the strength of an army. 1, 2, 3. Release the rose.
That's very impressive. But how do you get out of it?
It's simple. I just snap my fingers. Hey, Kermit. It went terrific.
He said it went terrific, but I know how he really feels.
How's that?
Make us about so high.
Hey, has anyone smelled vanilla milk?
Oh, is that what that smell is?
I wonder where we can find it.
Follow your nose, nosy.
Noisy. Well, you're in the kitchen. It makes sense that it would be here. Can someone check the fridge?
I can check the fridge. I think it's right behind me.
I can check this teapot.
Did anybody find it?
I think I saw a glass on the table.
That must be what I'm smelling.
Oh, okay, everybody. Time for stories in the other room. I want to dress up for story time.
Nice suit.
Hey, I think there's a cow in here. I've never seen a cow in the house, but that surely looks like a cow.
Okay, let's go. Why, hello, Miss Cow. Can we get some milk from you?
Moo! I don't have any vanilla milk.
Why?
People couldn't milk the cow. Check the fridge.
So that's where the smell of vanilla milk is coming from. It's coming from the fridge. I'm waiting for my alien family.
Oh, so it's coming from the fridge. I'm going to drink it.
Let me get the milk out of the fridge.
Oh, thank you, Gonzo.
You're welcome, Mr. Noisy.
That milk tastes like vanilla.
Hello, me Cookie Monster, asking provocative question. What is letter of day? Me think letter of day inside cookie jar here. Could this be it? Me take chance. Now me wonder what letter of day would be. It looked to me like letter M. Notice it goes up and down, up, down. Yup, it feels like letter M. And smell like letter M. And sound like letter M. Ah, but does it taste like letter M? Here we go. But no. Letter of day marvelous, magnificent cookie. Me not supposed to eat. But how me going to stop myself from eating munchy looking cookie? Oh, me no. Me disguise this cookie so it do not look like cookie anymore. If it not look like cookie, then me not want to eat it. Me so smart. And me happen to have just by chance a cookie disguise. Wait a minute. Where did Cookie go? Cookie! Excuse me, sir. Do you know where Cookie went? Wait a minute. You not, sir. You Cookie! Oh, you imposter! No. Oh, well. Case of mistaken identity.
Olive is a green. Forest green is also green. Emerald and also jade. Hunter green's another shade. Bright green is a green. Pine and fern are also green. Sea green, lime, and plain old green. And don't forget chartreuse. There are more than I can name, because every green is not the same.
I hear that Elmo is picking 10 songs to play on the radio. I hope he'll play a song that means a very great deal to me. Oh, Elmo.
3, 2, oh, hi, Count. Elmo was just practicing counting backwards for Elmo's countdown.
Oh, excellent. But I want you to listen to a song I've learned back in the old country when I was just a little countling. It's called This Old Bat. And I brought back some friends along to sing it with us.
But Elmo has to practice, Count.
This old bat, he plays knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack batty-bat. Give him that a bone, this old bat goes flying home.
Oh boy.
These old bats, they play too. He plays knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack batty-bat. Give him at the bone. These old bats go flying home. Together, go flying home.
Bye, bats.
These old bats, they play three. They play knick-knack
On Elmo's knee.
with a knick-knack batty-bat. Give 'em at the bone. Together, these old bats go flying home.
Bye-bye.
These old bats, they play four. They play knick-knack on my floor. Together, with a knick-knack batty-bat. Give 'em at the bone. These old bats go flying home. Aha, yes, for Elmo. That's 4 fabulous bats flying home.
This is so much fun, Count.
Elmo, I love to count bats. I count bats. Count 5 bats, 6 bats, 7 bats. Oh, sing it with me again, Elmo.
Oh, sorry, Count. Elmo has to practice counting backwards for the radio show. See you later. Bye-bye, bats.
These old bats, they play 5. They play knick-knack on a hive with a knick-knack batty-bat. Give a bat a bone. These old bats go flying home. Yes, my precious wonderful.
Elmo wonders how you play knick-knack. Must be a bat game. Where was Elmo? Oh yes, Elmo was practicing the top 10 countdown. Yes, 10, 9, 8. Oh yeah.
We take you now to Kermit the Frog at the scene with another fast-breaking news story.
Is this microphone working? Woo woo oh. Hi ho. This is Kermit the Frog of Sesame Street News, and today I am standing at the base of the tower where the Princess Rapunzel is being held hostage by the Wicked Witch.
Get me out of here!
That, as you can probably tell, is the Prince Rapunzel. You can tell that Rapunzel's because she has such fantastically long hair. Princess Rapunzel has the longest hair in the entire kingdom. Today, we're awaiting the arrival of Prince Charming, who's due to arrive here at any instant. As a matter of fact, I think I hear a horse approaching now. Yes, that certainly looks like Prince Charming. Can you tell me, sir, are you actually indeed Prince Charming?
Of course.
And you're here to rescue the Princess Rapunzel, that's right?
Well, yes, where is she?
She's right up in the tower there.
Hello.
Oh, my love.
That's beautiful. Pardon me, princess. Can you tell me, do you have a plan to rescue Prince Rapunzel?
Why, yes.
Would you mind telling us what your plan is?
Yes?
You do mind?
Yes.
Well, here you go, babe. This is where you are.
Well, okay, I assume he does not want to divulge the plan, but we'll find out.
Please.
Of course, Prince, certainly, carry on. Go right ahead. I must talk very quietly.
Please.
Right.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
See, that's what the plan is. He's asking the princess to let her hair, and she's probably going to let her hair down, and he will climb up her hair and affect the rest.
Frog.
Right, sorry, carry on. Don't mean to interrupt here.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
What? I can't tell what you say. I can't hear you. Can you talk louder?
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
What? Let down my what? I still can't hear you. Can you talk louder?
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
My hair? You want me to let down my hair?
Yes.
My hair?
You've got it. Let down your hair, your hair.
Hey, Prince, now what? What do I do now?
I don't know.
What about my hair?
Leave it with the frog.
Hey, wait a second.
That's right there.
That's not the way the story is supposed to go. Listen, this is Kermit the Frog of Sesame Street. News returning you now to your regular scheduled program.
Oh, what about my horse?
It was over there a second ago.
Where's my horse, Horsey?
Listen, can you all,
I lost my horsey.
can you cut, this whole thing is,
I want my horsey.
And now, it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. So without further ado, Silly Songs with Larry.
The White Buffalo song. Everybody's got a white buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Oh, where you get them, I don't know. But everybody's got a white buffalo. I took my buffalo to the store. Got his head stuck in a door. Spilled some like beans on the floor. Oh, everybody's got a...
Stop it! Stop! Right this instant! What do you think you're doing? You can't say everyone has a water buffalo when everyone does not have a water buffalo. We're going to get nasty letters saying, I don't have a water buffalo, and why don't I have a water buffalo? Are you prepared to deal with that? I don't think so! Stop being so silly! This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Larry say,
Everybody's got a baby kangaroo. Yours is big, but mine is blue. Hers was small.
Well, what have we here?
Well, I might ask the same thing of you. What are you? Wait, what are you?
Why, I'm just a little old Oogie Boogie, that's all. You know, the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
Gonzo, nefarious nightmares.
Yes. And what makes you so scary, you overstuffed potato sack?
My dear, if I'm the stuff of your worst nightmares.
Well, we don't have nightmares. We cause nightmares.
You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. No matter how she tries. She's ancient. She's ugly. I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first.
Why did he say that? He doesn't even know me.
When Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand, you better pay attention now, because I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong. Because this may be the last time to hear the boogie song. Whoa,
Whoa.
oh, oh,
Whoa.
oh,
Whoa.
I'm your Oogie Boogie man. Well, I'm feeling antsy and there's not much left to do. I might just cook a special batch of snake and spider stew.
That sounds yummy.
And don't you know that one thing that would make it work so nice, a roly-poly sandy sis, to add a little spice. Oh,
Whoa.
oh,
Whoa.
oh,
Whoa. He's the Oogie Boogie man.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my ears. Would someone shut the system up? I'm drowning in my tears. It's funny. I'm laughing. You really are too much. And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Ooh, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to do the best that I can. Sisters, you're something. You put me in a spin. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. It's hopeless. You're finished. You haven't got a prayer. Because I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
Whoa! Explosion. I'm free. Thank you, Mr. Explosion.
Dillydale magazine expecting pictures of birds, birds, and more birds, and so far all we have are pictures of your rear end.
I would have moved out of the way if I knew you were taking a picture.
We need to be taking pictures of birds. Where could they be?
Maybe if you didn't make so much noise.
Well, that's it. My patience has run out. Time for my secret weapon.
And that would be?
My finicky flamingo fan pipe.
Do you really think that? Wow!
Hold that pose. That's a great shot. Say cheese.
One more, you weren't.
Yeah.
I also promised the magazine a picture of a great Cape buffalo.
Really? I mean, they're really big. You sure the magazine wouldn't be just as happy with a picture of a gerbil?
No deal. It's a buffalo they want, and it's a buffalo they get. Time for my other secret weapon.
Oh no.
My two-tone bamboo buffalo bagpipe.
Oh well, too bad. Doesn't work.
Another great shot. Say cheese.
I can't.
I was talking to the buffalo. And now, to get a picture of the rare great white alligator.
Alligator? You didn't tell me we were looking for an alligator.
Not just any alligator, the great white alligator. Look, like it looks like I'll have to rely on my secret weapon.
Oh boy.
An all aluminum alligator whistle.
Mr. Noisy. Mr. Noisy. Mr. Noisy.
Well, I don't think we're going to be seeing any alligators today, Mr. Buck.
I have finally found a story that has no pigs, no bears, no kittens, or no nothing. This is the story of Snow White.
Sounds good to me. Snow White. Seems like I've heard that story before. Oh, well, go on.
You mean you don't want to stop me to count anything?
Nope. Just one girl, Snow White. Not much to count there. One girl, but I do seem to remember something wonderful about the story. Go ahead.
I knew I picked the right story this time. Okay. One day Snow White was walking through the forest when she came upon a little cottage. What a cute cottage, she said. I wonder who lives here. So she knocked on the cute little door. And who do you suppose she found living inside the cottage?
Who?
The 7, oh no.
Dwarfs! I knew I heard this story before. Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. My favorite. Oh, let me count those sweet little dwarfs and make sure that they are 7 of them. Now let's see. There's Pokey, that's 1. And Flaky, that's 2. And Spunky, there's 3. And Leaky, that's 4. And Skippy, that makes 5. And Snippy, that makes 6. And Beanstalk, that's 7. 7 dwarfs, 7 cute little dwarfs. I love it.
Oh dear.
Keep going. What are you stopping for? This is a wonderful story.
At school one day, Froggy read a sign. It said, "Marching band, contest big prize."
Great, a band contest.
He flopped over to see Miss Martin, the music teacher. Flop, flop, flop.
What's the big prize?
It's a surprise if you and your friends start a marching band and compete against other schools in the Apple Blossom Parade. You can win the prize.
What will I play?
He wondered. Then he remembered his dad's old sax. And after school, he flopped up to the attic. Flop, flop, flop. And started blowing his dad's horn. Honk, bleep, screech.
Froggy!
What?
Quiet, please. I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone too. The saxophone. Oh.
Next day, Froggy got his band together, and they practiced in his yard. Max on drums, kaboom! Leigh on triangle, tingling. Emma on recorder, tweedledee, and Hannah, her twin, on cymbals. Clash!
I want to join too.
What do you play?
Nothing, but I can do this.
She twirled a baton, tossed it high into the air, and caught it behind her back.
Ta-da!
Every day after school, Froggy's ragtag band marched around and around the playground. Honk, kaboom, tingling, tweedledee, clash. And every day, Miss Martin told them the rules for marching.
Don't look left, don't look right, and don't stop for anything.
3 weeks left, 2 weeks, 1. Froggy practiced marching everywhere, even in his sleep. At last, the big day came. The apple trees had burst into bloom, and the parade was ready to begin. Everybody was nervous, especially Froggy. Youngest, Froggy's band marched in front, led by Margaret, the one who only Froglina,
Froggy!
called his father. He was jumping up and down on the sidelines, but Froggy didn't look.
Froggy!
Called his mother. She was aiming a camera, but Froggy didn't look. Cameras flashed, clowns threw candy, and still Froggy marched, looking straight ahead. Here came the judges' stand. This was a big moment. Froglina twirled her baton. She tossed it high into the air, and Froggy thought, don't look left, don't look right, and bonk! Her baton hit him on the head and knocked him down.
Oops.
He cried, looking more red in the face than green. Oof, clang, crash, and the rest of the parade piled on.
Froggy,
What?
are you alright?
Froggy crawled out from the bottom of the heap and said,
Don't stop for anything.
and started to wail a wild swamp tune on his saxophone. The rest of his band joined in, and everybody danced in the street. And when the judge's vote came in, Froggy's ragtime band had one special award, coolest marching band in the Apple Blossom Parade.
What's the big prize?
This is.
And she gave him a big, juicy kiss, smack on the cheek.
That is how the story ended. It ends with an E.
While Gonzo is still waiting for his alien family to arrive at Cape Doom, and yes, he is quitting the show and his family arrives at midnight, so here he is singing. Oh, I'm going to cry if they're not coming.
And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain, my friend. I'll make it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I'll live a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed, I've cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing. To think I did it all, and may I say, not a shy way. Oh, no, no.
Gonzo, are you okay, Gonzo? It's just a song.
Oh, no, it's not the song. I just didn't want to go.
Yeah, but you're going to go and make movies.
I want to go there. I just don't want to leave here.
Well, you had a choice to make, Gonzo, and you made it, and it was a good choice.
No.
I don't like long goodbyes, Gonzo, so take care of yourself, Gonzo.
You too.
Well, we've had a little change of plans, so to make Gonzo feel better, I think we should read Horton Catches the
Sighed Maisie, a lazy bird hatching an egg.
I'm tired and I'm bored and I have kinks in my leg from just sitting here day after day. It's work. How I hate it. I'd much rather play. I'd take a vacation, fly off for a rest. If I could find someone to stay on my nest. If I could find someone, I'd fly away free.
Then Horton the elephant passed by her tree.
Hello!
Called the lazy bird, smiling her best.
You've nothing to do and I do need a rest. Would you like to sit on the egg in my nest?
The elephant laughed.
Ha ha ha! What of all the silly things? I haven't feathers, I haven't wings. Me on your egg? Well, that doesn't make sense. Your egg is so small, ma'am, and I'm so immense.
Answered Maisie.
You're not small, but I'm sure you can do it. No trouble at all. Just sit on it softly. You're gentle and kind. Come, be a good fellow. I know you won't mind.
I can't.
Said the elephant.
Please.
Begged the
I won't
bird.
be gone long, sir. I give you my word. I'll hurry right back, but I'll never be missed.
Very well.
Said the elephant.
Since you insist, you want a vacation, go, fly off and take it. I'll sit on your egg, and I'll try not to break it. I'll stay to be faithful. I mean what I say.
Toodaloo.
Sang out Maisie and flittered away.
The first thing to do, let's see. The first thing to do is prop up this tree and make it much stronger, because it has to be done before I get on it. I must be a ton.
Then carefully, tenderly, gently he crept up the trunk to the nest where the little egg slept. Then Horton the elephant smiled.
Now, that's that.
And he sat, and he sat, and he sat, and he sat. And he sat all that day, and he kept the egg warm, and he sat all that night through a terrible storm. It poured, and it lightened, it thundered, it rumbled.
This isn't much fun.
The poor elephant grumbled.
I wish I'd come back because I'm cold and I'm wet. I hope that Maisie Bird doesn't forget.
But Maisie by this time was far beyond reach, enjoying the sunshine way out in Palm Beach, and having such fun. Such a wonderful rest, said she'd never go back to her nest. That mishelpful. So Horton kept sitting there day after day, and soon it was autumn, the leaves blew away, and then came the winter, the snow and the sleet, and icicles hung from his trunk and his feet. But Horton kept sitting and said with a sneeze,
I'll stay
stay on this egg. I won't let it freeze. I mean what I say, and I say what I meant. An elephant is faithful, 100%.
So poor Horton sat there the whole winter through, and then came the springtime with shovels anew. His friends gathered round, and they shouted with glee.
Look, Horton the elephant's up in a tree.
They taunted, they teased him, they yelled.
How absurd! Oh, Horton the elephant thinks he's a bird.
They laughed, and they all ran away. But Horton was lonely, he wanted to play. But he sat on the egg and continued to say,
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful, 100%. No matter what happens, this egg must be tended.
But poor Horton's troubles were far, far from ended. But for while Horton sat there, so faithful and so kind, 3 hunters came sneaking up softly behind. He heard the men's footsteps, and he turned with a start. 3 rifles were aiming right straight at his heart. Did he run? He did not. Horton stayed on that nest. He held his head high and he threw out his chest. And he looked at the hunters as much as to say,
Shoot if you must, but I won't run away. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant is faithful, 100%.
But the men didn't shoot. Much to Horton's surprise, they dropped their 3 guns and they stared with wide eyes.
Look,
They all shouted.
It's strange, it's amazing, wonderful news. Don't shoot him, we'll catch him. That's just what we'll do.
Let's take him alive. Why, he's terribly funny. We'll sell him back home to a circus for money.
And the first thing you knew, they had built a big wagon with ropes on the front for the bullets to drag on. They dug up this tree and they put it inside, with Horton so sad that he practically cried.
We're off.
The men shouted, and off they all went, with Horton unhappy, 100%. Up out of the jungle, up into the sky, up over the mountains 10,000 feet high, then down the mountains, and down to the sea, with the cart with the elephant, egg, nest, and tree. Then out of the wagon and onto a ship, out over the ocean, oh, what a trip! Rolling and tossing and splash with the spray, and Horton said day after day after day,
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant, but oh, I am seasick, 100%.
After bobbing around for 2 weeks like a cork, they landed at last in the town of New York.
All ashore.
The men shouted, and down with the lurch went Horton, the elephant, still on his perch. Tied onto a board that could just scarcely hold him. Boom! Horton landed, and then the men sold him. Sold to a circus. Then week after week, they showed him to people at 10 cents a piece. They took him to Boston, to Kalamazoo, Chicago, Weehawken, and Washington too. To Dayton, Ohio, to St. Paul, Minnesota, to Wichita, Kansas, to Drake, North Dakota. And everywhere, thousands of folks flocked to see and laughed at the elephant up in a tree. Poor Horton grew sadder the farther he went. But he said as he sat in the hot, noisy tent,
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. The elephant is faithful, 100%.
Then, one day, the circus show happened to reach a town way down south, not so far from Palm Beach, and doubling along way up high in the sky, who, of all people, should chance to fly by, but that old good-for-nothing bird, runaway Maisie, still on vacation, and still just as lazy, and spying the flags and tents just below, she sang out,
What fun! Why, I'll go to the show.
and she swooped from the clouds through an open tent door.
Good gracious!
Gasped
I've
Maisie.
seen you before.
Poor Horton looked up with his face white as chalk. He started to speak, but before he could talk, there rang out the noisiest ear-splitting squeaks from the egg that he'd sat on for 51 weeks. A thumping, a bumping, a wild-life scratching.
My egg! My
Shouted
egg!
Horton.
Why, it's hatching!
But it's mine!
Screamed the bird when she heard the egg crack. The work was all done, and now she wanted it back.
It's my egg! You stole it from me! Get off my nest and get out of my tree!
Poor Horton backed down with a sad, heavy heart. But at that very instant, the egg burst apart, and out of the pieces of red and white shell from the egg that he'd sat on so long and so well, Horton the elephant saw something whiz. It had ears and a tail and a trunk just like his. And the people came shouting.
What's all this about?
They looked and they stared with their eyes popping out. And they cheered and they cheered and they cheered more and more. They'd never seen anything like it before.
My goodness, my gracious.
They shouted.
My word, it's something brand new.
It's an elephant bird.
And it should be like that, because Horton was faithful. He sat and he said, he meant what he said, and he said what he meant. And they sent him home happy, 100%.
The one who is called Gonzo, step forward.
That's me. I'm Gonzo.
Step a little closer, come a little farther forward. Oh, could you lean into the light? There you go. Lean a little further, yeah. Oh, that's him.
A few moments later, Gonzo, many times ago, you were lost to us. We'd come a long way looking for you, little brother. We know but one way to express our happiness at having found you. Yahoo! It's a celebration.
That's my family.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate good times, come on!
There's a party
Going on right here. Celebration to last throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your party with you.
Come on now.
Celebration.
Let's all
Celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration.
Great good times.
Come on!
Let's celebrate.
There's a party going on
right here.
right here.
Dedication to
Last throughout the years.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Yahoo! It's celebration! Yahoo! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Yeah! We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.
Celebration.
Let's celebrate. It's alright. Gonna have a good time tonight.
Celebration.
Celebrate.
It's alright.
Yahoo! Celebrate
Good times, come on.
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate good times, come on. Come on, Gonzo, I want to see you up on the stage.
Yes, Gonzo, I want to see you on the stage and bring Froggy and
Pollywoggalina.
Pollywoggalina too.
Me?
Yeah, you boy. Celebrate good times, come on.
Yes, it's you. Gonzo, come on. Back. It's a celebration.
Celebrate good times, come on. Gonzo, it is time to take your righteous place amongst your brothers. By surviving and thriving alone on this alien planet, you have proven yourself audacious, courageous, and distinctly one of a kind. We welcome you back with our most ceremonious of ceremonies.
What's that?
We can blow you up, baby. And breathe.
I love these people.
Free falling. Free falling.
Eat your heart out, Tom Petty.
Coming down.
Free falling.
Cowabunga. Ta-da!
Now that's what I call the great Gonzo.
Hold it. Get out of the way, Pete. Very, very, very moving. My little alien friend, but I'm afraid your timing is
Off.
off. You're coming back with me in my cement truck. What's so funny, everybody? Don't laugh at me. All right, I'll show you laughter.
Please load weapon. Please load weapon. Please load weapon.
Come on, come on.
This certainly is good. We'll see you next time on the Mr. Ben Show.
This show. This show brought a tear to my eye.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sitting on a tack.
Happy 50th birthday to Mr. Noisy and Rolf the dog.
Thank you very much.